Here we go, about to go live. Beer in my hand and a dog by my side. Tongue out of hell, skills out of heaven. Headphones on, stoke level at 11. Here we go, what will happen, no one knows. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Get some C-motes in chat? Here we go. Enjoy the show. Here we Hi. Welcome. Welcome for being at the stream. Happy Monday. Let me put this music on because the Harold Halibut menu music is pretty nice. Strike!
OMG Strike Eagle 78 sub.
Hello. 62. In mathematics, 62 is a Smith number. Sum of digits is equal to the sum of the digits of the prime factorization. That is a nerdy fact, Strike. Okay, so 62, the sum of the digits, 8, nerd, equal to the sum of its prime factorization. Unbelievable. 62. Oh, right. That's a really good fact, actually. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's been a while. And that's another way to say it's been a while. Thank you for so much support. I love having you here, Strike.
OMG Lord Crashington subbed. Hey Mary. Hope Simone is doing well and that you're being awesome, as usual.
Thank you for asking.
Bark, Merrick, Milk, Merrick, Trash, Merrick, Map, Merrick, Dumb, Merrick, Butts, Mary, K, Thick, Merrick, Dunk, Merrick, Whelp, Merrickish, Merrick, Cool.
Merrick, cool.
Always be friends forever.
Simone is doing very well. Thank you for asking. He had a bad walking
OMG
day.
McBeer _ me 83 sub.
McBeer!
38 is a number.
Hi, Cypher! McBeer, thank you so much. 38 is not just any number, it's a big number. Don't hold yourself short there. 38 is a massive number. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for that long. How's it going, Cypher? Can I get a shout out to Cypher of Tier, please? We like Cypher. I am having a good Monday. The weather in San Francisco, I live in Portland. The weather in Portland is so pretty. I think I was thinking about San Francisco because that's where the office is, but Portland is stunning. And tomorrow I leave for St. Jude, and I love St. Jude very, very much. Winding down in mild panic over how close June is. It is happening. Yeah, it is a very busy time, and I'm with you. June is too soon, considering I find that this year is just blowing by. Like, April's almost over. I just find that shocking. I feel like I just started. Like, my team usually spends the first part of the year, we talk about like planning for the year, and we make a strategy document. We think about like how we can be really effective. And then it was like April, and I was like, well, we gotta be like, go, we gotta act on it. Like we're running out of time. And it was just like this really funny thing where I didn't realize like how much time had quickly gone by. Very hyped for the Baldur's Gate 3 panel after I decided to go on a whim. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. You'll see me in Rotterdam. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're talking about that. Yes. So we, our team operates the Glitch Theater, which is going to have the Baldur's Gate 3 character convo, and we've never done anything like that on Glitch. So I'm really excited that you brought that up, because it was kind of a risk for us where we were like, is anyone gonna care? And I think it's neat. And we want to branch out from our standard stuff. We don't want Glitch to always be a podcast or 6 people doing a competition. We really wanted to like mix it up this year. So it was like really neat that we had this opportunity, and it's been fun to try it. So that's like very reassuring that you said that. Oh, that's amazing, Cypher. I will absolutely see you there. I will be going to Rotterdam in June, as usual, for Twitchcon Europe. It's not Rotterdam as usual, but Twitchcon Europe as usual. I will be going a few days early because I usually work on the opening ceremony with the keynote with Dan. And so we've already started the process of like the keynote and what that will look like. There's a lot of people who work on that, and it's very exciting to do. And it's kind of a labor of love, to be honest with you, just to get it out the door. So I will be there, and I absolutely look forward to opening ceremony and Dan's keynote every year. So this is very cool. Last year was his official first year as CEO, and I think this year he's gonna like really hit his stride. So just really excited to watch him as he's been traveling a lot. Right now he's like I think he's either in Japan or he's in Australia by now. And you know, he's just doing a great job communicating with streamers and talking to everyone and learning the lay of the land. And so I've been really inspired and kind of happy to work here, right? Like it's kind of nice working for a place where your CEO is like in it,
OMG,
like in it to win it. Psych Fox, thank you for using your
months.
Prime for 33 months. Yay! That is insane. You're nuts. That's nuts. 2025 TwitchCon in Warsaw. I hate to break it to you. Well, actually, so I don't want to say never. What I will say is that we have committed to Rotterdam for 3 years. So I know we will have a TwitchCon in Rotterdam for 3 years. And I know we will have a TwitchCon in San Diego for like 3 years. But there is always the potential that we could add more TwitchCons. It's just not currently, I haven't been told. But like, I say this all the time on my streams, like although I have like some internal Twitch insider info, like I'm not privy to all the good stuff. So a lot of times, like when we have decided to do like TwitchCon East Coast from Nevermore, I might not be the first one, you know what I mean, to find out. I probably would be somewhere in the mix when we find out. Midwest, oh my gosh, yes. I would love an excuse to go back to my roots. TwitchCon, Ohio, please. Yeah, I think it would be really cool in a world to do more. I think we have to really button down these 2 TwitchCons. We've been doing TwitchCon for a really long time, but we're actually still really refining how we do them, how we make it work, how you have the best experience as an attendee, how I make it like valuable for vendors to go. Like this is an interesting year. Like we're just seeing a lot of changes in the way like vendors are spending in this space, and like if anyone who went to PAX East could see, like it's been an interesting year. Not as many like large AAA games. Like you won't see Nintendo on the show floor as much, or like PlayStation. So it's like a different year, and so we're kind of like navigating all of that stuff. I'd love to not travel to TwitchCon. I mean, who wouldn't? All of our Amsterdam friends were really excited that we had TwitchCon in Rotterdam this year. But we really don't have that many Rotterdam streamers, as you could probably imagine. Most of our streamers are from the outstanding area, but it's so cheap to travel to within Europe, really. It's like $40 for a train ticket almost anywhere in Europe. So TwitchCon Europe is a different beast than TwitchCon America, where everybody's basically flying in. But in Europe, our travel costs are way cheaper. So I think that's great. It was adventure booking my travel since there are no direct flights to Rotterdam. That is absolutely correct. And what I would also say to you is even if you get a connection to Rotterdam, this is my personal experience, so like do whatever you want. I booked a flight from PDX to Rotterdam, and then I realized how bad the flights were It was like Portland to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to London, London to Rotterdam, to which I was like, that's stupid. And the reality is like, it's so much easier and more affordable to just fly to Amsterdam, which you could probably do direct, and then take a train. And I just did not realize that the first time I did it. But the train system is very easy. You can book your seat. Like when you're doing it, you're not just booking a ticket. You can be like, I want 32D, and you like have your seat ready for you, and it's nice, and it's not that long, it's not that far. Yeah, it's like, that's the way to go, Cypher. It is direct to a neighboring country and then just train into Amsterdam. Like, that's the secret sauce. Flying to the Netherlands required leaving the country. I mean, that's just a bad flight, but yes, that's the way they did it, because there was no flights from Amsterdam to Rotterdam, probably because they're too close, but there were no flights from Portland to, yeah, and it was like, why not do Portland to London? And then I would have had like a 6-hour layover from from London to Rotterdam, and I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. I can just take a 1-hour train. And then I did. And that was the right thing to do. So that's what I suggest. 6 hours to transfer. It's just like I hate, if I can't get a direct, I would pay so much money for a direct. I don't know if I have an answer for you on that. That doesn't sound like something that is good. But I don't have a lot of information specifically on Polish language and why we would make that decision. So I'd have to get back to you on that one. That one I do not know. Usually because community and comms are very in sync, and because community runs the ambassador program, I often get documents of things that we're going to talk about, or updates or announcements in advance, so that we can talk about it with our ambassadors first. The ambassadors often give us like some insights. They'll be like, you know, everyone's gonna hate that, and we're like, yes, tell us more. Or like, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is great, but have you considered X? And we're like, no, tell us more. So they're really great just to give us like that insider information. So I often get a good scoop from the ambassador program, but because I am not privy to these decisions, I'm not always in the loop that early. Silver!
Good evening. I've been very excited for this game. I am sorry to hear about everyone having to deal with flights.
Dude, flights are a nightmare. Thank you, Silver, for 58 incredible months. Thank you, Silver. Yeah, I could see how people would think that, Cypher. Yeah, we had a really wild year, like thousands of applicants. And the thing that's tough about the ambassador program is that the ambassador program usually brings in about 12 people from NA a year and 12 people from Europe a year. So it's just a very like thin group. But we keep the applications forever, and we always go back through them for following years. I am the only nerd who enjoys flying a lot. I like flying. I just don't like unnecessary flying. We just released our European ambassadors, and so we'll be doing North America in like a month or two, I think. I like flying. I just like flying direct. I don't like connections. So unfortunately, there's no direct flights from Portland to where St. Jude is. And so I had to get a connection. So basically my entire tomorrow is flying, which really sucks. But I enjoy the process of like getting up, even getting up early, getting a coffee at the airport. I like that shit. I enjoy it. Like getting a coffee at the airport and being like, where's my gate at? Like I enjoy it. I used to be the king of unnecessary flying. A friend and I once traveled all the way to Frankfurt for lunch and then flew back on the return leg. That's a crazy story, Strike. Thank you, Cyber. It's actually extremely, extremely difficult because I think it's just basically there's like too many incredible people, and it's really, really difficult. But I think we are also blessed that the program is thought positively by creators, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't exist, because that's like the only purpose of it, is to like have a relationship with creators. So I am happy that it is this popular. It is very, very difficult. Oh my God, you want me to fly on a PJ clay packs? I just learned that term because I've never done it, but apparently when you fly on a private jet, they call it a PJ. And they're like, why? What do you mean? Why would you do that? Just take the PJ. But that's really not language I would know or understand, because I've never been on a PJ before. It does sound douchey. That's true. I've been in PJs. Me too. I love a good pair of PJs. I mean, PJ. Well, I hope you're able to go to Twitchcon in San Diego as well, Cypher. It's really great seeing you at those events. And I know we just released the Twitchcon call for content, but we've already been getting some really cool submissions in, and I've seen them start to pour in already. But that's like again, TwitchCon is just so dependent on the people who are submitting content, right? Like I often say this, like whether or not we get good submissions and good content creators going to TwitchCon, that will probably make or break that TwitchCon, right? Like it's so important that we're able to like get good options through that call for content. So it's a kind of like, in my opinion, it's like the core of the whole con. And then we kind of build around it, to be honest with you. Now I work at a game studio. They're skittish about public speaking. I can see that. I absolutely can see that. Whoa, this looks like a little gerbil cage. Last year, do you know Kim Chica, Jenny? She's so amazing. I bet you do. Jenny did a panel on like how to work with game devs and publishers, and it was really smart and everyone really liked it. I think that there's, depending on how, if you can swing it with your company, I think there's like value in essentially saying like, you can go and not reveal literally squat about your game and just be like, when I work with creators, this is what I'm looking for. And creators love that. It's super valuable. We did that last year and people really liked it. Our most popular creator camps are usually things like Pat's a partner, how to monetize your channel, how to work with like devs and publishers. It's crazy. Like it's usually the same panels that do really well, and it's because everybody needs that information.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, that's cool, Silver.
Hi, Major.
Oh.
What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
Uh-oh.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing
Ooh,
without
nice.
the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card.
Wrong
to be
answers
topped up
only
with
DM
blue
panel
credit
was great.
if an
That's cool,
onward
Silver.
journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait, but only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
That was an intense thing. As we start to play this game, I just wanted to remind everybody that Fire Escape released an episode today. So I do have my podcast, Fire Escape, every other week. And we released a new episode today. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts.
If you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere.
This guy's
There's
brutal.
a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Jeez. That guy was a barrel of laughs. So, this game is, as you can imagine, a game made in, like, stop motion animation. This probably took ages in order to get this together.
Castle Chop oversaw the introduction of digital real-time in 15,300 BC and in 15,300.
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have
Cascade.
an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just...
This is the artist
I'm-
formerly known as
look.
Self-Processing. Thanks for everything. Wow, now we know. Wow, thank you for letting me know. Cascade Pinball.
My
Very
title,
cool.
young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name.
I think
Anyway,
it
I'm
did
afraid
break,
All
Clay.
Water Corporation can't be seen to make
But
exceptions.
it
You'll
kicked
have to
back.
go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
We will always be friends forever. Won't we?
OMG Cascade _ pinball sub. This is the artist formerly known as Cell Processing. Thanks
So,
for everything.
What are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure. Will do.
Everyone is
Have
pretty
fun.
mean to this guy.
Water Corporation.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy, busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs.
This
Van
game
der
took
Vaart.
14 years
Have a
to make, I
pleasant day.
believe. That's
You
wild.
Too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
I played a game. I kind of want to look it up real quick. I hope I don't break this, but I have to look it up real quick.
Interrupt your daily business for an important.
I played a game called Dream Machine, and it looks a lot like this. It was made by Cockroach
Dear
Inc.
people, crew,
in
and
2010.
company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider.
And
to
I
congregate
really
tonight
liked it,
at the
so I think
Agora
this is
Theatre
hopefully going to
to-
be similar.
for some important information.
Castle Chop oversaw the introduction of digital.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Such as opening up the Pelican Station area back to the public. A landmark customer poll.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours.
Yeah,
So
the
you'll be
mix of
back to the
accents
luxury
is
of fully
interesting.
automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Return to the fedora. A light held aloft by the hand.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. Out of that daydream.
Man, this looks so cool.
I was never in a daydream, just... the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is the idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I don't think that's true.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Oh, what? Oh, what? What was that?
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Do you get wet?
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs
That was super weird.
A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience.
So will we get discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
As of yet, there is no discount scheme in place.
I don't know what that conversation is, but it's pretty good. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I wasn't really paying attention.
I'm just a travel secretary. So what can you comment on?
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
I wasn't paying attention when she was talking to me because I was bored.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
What?
What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth.
Okay, they're not on Earth.
Beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly
Where are we?
flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but All Water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter
It does
station
have
yet?
some Rapture
And did you
vibes.
defeat
I
the
agree,
fish too?
Gooster.
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
Okay, so this is showing how to maybe
yeah.
how to play the game.
Top of the 4 buttons, right? Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades when you're done.
Okay, so this is my like little to-do. I don't know if this is working very well. Okay, clean the filter station. Moreau told me to clean the filter station, like always. Feed the fish. Moreau reminded me to feed the fish. All right, so I need to feed the fish.
Thank you!
Drat. It's out of food.
Okay, so I need to go get food.
Better ask Cyrus about this.
Gotta ask Cyrus about food. What a wild game. You know how many... Just like how much they had to do to make this space feel alive. It's crazy. These types of games are surreal, honestly. kind of just investigating a little bit because there's so much to look at. It is insane. So many frames of claymation. It's crazy what they're capable of. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I don't know what I've done. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Ask Cyrus about fish food. Clean the filter station. Okay. I don't know what this is. So I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to go downstairs. Oh, what the fuck? I feel like I'm lost already. But, you know, in point and clicks, it's pretty traditional to like walk around until you figure out what you're supposed to do. Okay, so I can push that button. I can go in here. I'm looking for Cyrus is what I'm doing, and I might be wrong, but like we gotta find the fish food.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Are you Cyrus?
Senor Tenenbaum.
No, you are Senor Tenenbaum.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ashk.
This guy has
Got
fantastic
any idea
hair.
how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
You know plants give us that clean air we like to breathe. But did you also know a study found that they make us up to 60?
What is Sun Tzu's Ashk?
Yes, Sun Tzu's Ashk. Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, well, with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36, though. That's where the plot really thickens.
What is he
I'll try to
talking
check it out
about?
sometime.
I like don't know what he's talking about.
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Okay, so that was Chris, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that person was very helpful at all. What's Swoop Water? I definitely will play GTA. I don't know if role-playing is like my personal thing, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't give it a whirl. I think it's really neat in general that role-playing has taken off the way it has. Like, I'm very interested in the role-playing community on Twitch. I don't know if I personally have been as passionate about role-playing. But if I was invited, I think I would do it. Like, if someone was like, we need a 5th person to be, you know, a slutty member of our girl club, I'd be like, I'm in. But, you know, that hasn't happened yet. Wineries. But that is he role playing or is he just being him? We're hoping this is the guy we need to talk to.
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey Harold. What's going?
Cyrus.
How's up?
That's him.
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what does slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai.
Just give me the food, bud.
But what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed.
Hi, Saj.
I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible.
I did do a role-playing once with Rob Handlery on GTA. And I just want to say, I did it before it was cool.
Yeah, I think I have a test batch.
Rob and I role-played a lot when we worked at GameSpot.
Keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Whoa. We're free out here.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
What the heck? Cyanide, thank you for subbing.
Seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Thanks for hanging out with me on Merry Mondays.
As long as I don't have to clean it up.
10 months.
Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
We'll always be friends.
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it
OMG
say what's
cyanide
out here?
underscore subbed.
Hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Okay, so I asked Cyrus about fish stuff, and I received weird fish stuff. So I'm gonna leave. Captain. I just bought tickets to meet Critical Role at a convention in Miami. How wonderful for you. Are you a big fan of Critical Role? I mean, obviously you are if you're going through all of that to see them. That's wonderful. Oh, this is another thing I think I have to do. The filtration pump. Clean the filter station. Okay, so this is something else I needed to do anyway. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the only one that lets me go in. Oh, I don't know what this is all about. Yeah, there was a new one. It's all right.
Clean as a whistle again.
We do it every 2 weeks, so it should just be in everybody's podcast holders, or if you're on the Patreon, there's some a fresh video for you. Also, Mike and I finally got to a new episode of Kanini last week. I really apologize that they take so long to put out, but our travel schedules have been crazy. Mike's been gone for almost 2 weeks, and then before that, I was gone for 2 weeks, and then before that, he was gone. I mean, we were just in opposite town. I'm gone tomorrow, and I don't get back until Friday night. So it's just like a good example of what we're working with here. All right, so I cleaned the filter station. And I need to feed the fish now. Didn't come up in your podcast, huh? Should have. Maybe I need to look into it. M-Hawk. Oh my god. I like it when it reads it to me. Hopefully it does that soon. I don't know how I put fish food in here.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Herald bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation.
There it is.
Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging
OMG
required.
MHOCK
Next
sub.
destination.
Element
Agora
62 is
Arcades.
samarium.
Samarium.
It's found in lasers and small magnets in things like headphones. You could be listening to Harold Halibut with the help of samarium.
That's funny. Very cool to learn samarium. And thank you for 62 wonderful months. I better get the tube there so I don't miss it. So I need to go to Agora. All right. Samarium. I think I leave this way, but I forget already. It's so easy to forget. This area is pretty big. Okay, this was right.
Ah, why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
What does that mean? Watch the announcement. Well, the only place I know that has a TV is where that guy was. In the lounge.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
All Water Corp announcement. It's very
We chose the
dystopian.
stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it.
Our boiling
And then
seas.
we made a new home.
From
even if it
sea
wasn't quite what anyone had
to
in mind.
boiling
And one
sea.
corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
There's something very like just propaganda about this entire game. Not just like obviously these two, which is so clear, but just the whole environment.
It took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation.
For a seat
as
on
a
it.
gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation.
What?
And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments.
Jeez, that's so
After
dark.
200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere.
Okay,
Hardly
not
the
good.
second Earth we had hoped for.
No.
It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck.
Yarks.
Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
So we're crashed.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And
This guy's outfit is so alien.
Delighted to announce
like
it's
nerd
floating to the
alien.
surface right now. That's right. The buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see
So
what they
they're
pick up.
deep in the water.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the
Steak,
tube
thanks for the
system or
hydrate.
upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte.
Sleep? Didn't he just wake up?
Gözyaşların yok ama.
Senin de yok. Yosun gözlerinde gözyaşı.
Where?
Fedorans. The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Get home safe.
Wow. All right, well, I guess I have to go to my bed. This is the bathroom. Water closet, as they call it. That's the filtration pump. Oh, wait, did I miss where my house is? Because that's the botanical stuff. It's crazy to see the ship in the background. All right, so I need to go to bed. Where is my bed? I remember it was like the first room I went to. We can figure this out. We're smart people. This is how we leave. Okay. Sorry, I got confused. So I think I go all the way to the right and then there's something to the left, I think. I forget though. I'm getting confused. Oops. Like, was it down here? Okay. Is this my sad little bed? Nevermore. I'm always curious, and I figure Mary is a good person to ask. I don't stream, and I watch some streamers, but not like huge ones. Would TwitchCon still have content for someone like me?
Here's hoping tomorrow is a bit more relaxed.
So
I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man.
I don't think your job was that hard, but I do empathize with you.
That's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
You talk to yourself a lot. So I'm partial, obviously, because I really like TwitchCon, but Nevermore, I can tell you statistically that the most likely person to attend TwitchCon is actually an affiliate. That's our highest attendee. So while large creators can certainly be a draw, it's not the main draw. The main draw is for people who watch Twitch and sometimes stream to just learn more about streaming, network, and enjoy the culture of streaming. If you're not interested in like streaming, which you said, then you will probably find that some people that you watch, which are smaller streamers, would go to TwitchCon. And so you could go to see them. So I think that's maybe a value as well to you. You might find some of those streamers at like a meetup or at one of those panels that they attend. But it's most of the time our panels are not filled with like giant creators. They're filled with like everyday creators that have made their home here.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready.
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
Okay, we're gonna open that hatch.
Now, activate the switch next to the door to open the sample shelf.
I did this on accident, so I am ready for this.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it.
And she is mean.
Et voila! Check the microscope, and finally, you'll see what I mean.
She called me a dumb butterfly.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40
Cypher, thanks for
BC.
hanging out
So
with
we need
me.
an older one.
And I appreciate you saying safe travels.
ones,
I will.
ideally.
Thank you very
Although
much.
I
And
doubt
I
we'll
look
have
forward to
much
seeing
luck
you in
catching
Rotterdam.
more
I'm
than by
excited you're
chance.
going.
Oh,
That will be
yes.
fun.
We have to
You'll have to
figure
let me
out when there's
know
going to
what
be a
you're
gap
on so I
between
can...
flares.
I'm sure you'll tweet
Flares
it, but
cause
I want to
solar
make sure that I
winds.
see something
A
that
gap
you're on.
between solar storms is our only window for
And
leaving
we'll have a
this
good night.
place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board
Just
has an
going.
older rock,
That's actually
we
the
need
best
it
gift.
procured. Yes?
But if we're
Having
not gonna be
like
able to
no
catch one,
like
Where am I supposed to
structure.
start
I'm
You
so
could start at Tommy's store.
I love my
You and I
nothings.
both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever
I love
those
going to
filter
TwitchCon and
stations
just
spit
going.
out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut.
Yes, but no.
I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're microwave boy.
So, you
Aww.
do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
I did not kish this. I got this on Game Pass. Thank you for asking. I looked it up on Game Pass. I didn't have a game to play this stream, so I found this by looking up recent games on Game Pass.
What needs doing again?
Harold, use the PDA. Anything else?
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem. It's speculative, and now isn't the time. That all?
Jeez, everyone's such a dick to me.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll be off.
Be good, Harold.
If only they could harness all the negative energy of my peers, we would be fine. Moreau wants me to go to Tommy's General Store at the Angora Arcades and asks if he has an old blue rock in his stash. All right, so I'm going to Angora Arcades. I know, I never want to use that emote.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean... Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay.
Sounds like
Say no more.
maybe one of you has a stick up your butt.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
All right, so I have a message for Cyrus, and I need to go to Tommy's General Store at the Agora Arcades. Thank you for the posture check. I hope I can go to the arcades today. Last time this thing just didn't work. The tube. right, so we want to go to the arcades.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
I don't know if I'll ever get adjusted to that. It's just so wild. They've really created an interesting environment for this game.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things.
Uh-oh.
And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you.
Would you use a
And
transportation
Harold,
system
tell
where
him
you
about our plan.
get flushed through tubes?
Harold!
Yes, but only so I can
I
pretend
thought
that I'm in
told you to stay
Futurama.
out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble.
Oh shit, I only had a certain amount of time.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here.
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
Well, you're being kind of a dick.
Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix,
This guy's out of control.
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
We don't like the law. Get out of here.
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
Yeah.
And I mean if you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix. Where is Felix?
Oh, no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him. Ugh.
This guy is so aggressive.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry. I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Weird.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
There's something very, again, just like propaganda about this entire environment.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries, a plethora of pleasurable prizes. The full list can be perused at your leisure on the Allwater Public Access Forum.
I am not dealing with that.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, everybody mostly has been a jerk to me so far.
Please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Great. What a fun game that was. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, that was nice. Wow. That was nice, that zoom out, just so you can see the environment that you're in. Oh, wait, I just got a little message. John Slippy Jr. Slippy's double back diamond deals are back on for one day only. Don't sleep on Slippy's exclusive new campaign launch event. Visit Slippy's today. All right, and then I need to... Tommy's General Store. So that's Gertrude's Beer Zone. This is Slippy's. Here's the general store. It's closed. Great. There's so much to look at. Rapid Fly Zone Force. Oh my god, I'm playing! I don't think this is... Ah! Oh fuck, I exploded. This is surreal. Why am I playing this game all of a sudden? I thought we were doing other things. Oh! Sorry. Okay. Ugh. Sorry. I keep saying sorry. This is like, I'm confused. We can do this. We can do this. The goal is to be less aggressive about getting everything and just survive. Like, we don't need to get all these octagons. The goal is to live. Where are these hexagons? I don't have time to count the sides. You know, I'm dying. Like, life is at risk. We got bigger fish to fry. Ugh. This is crazy. It's just got game. Like, it's just became a game real quick. Oh, I can't fucking see. Okay, here we go. Oh! I couldn't... I'd really like to finish it. I wonder if you get anything. This game changed real quick, didn't it? The music? Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh. All right, the goal again, to survive. All right, left. What? All right. I thought I had it that time. Doppeldecker. Oh my god, is this the same fucking game? Just literally the same game? What kind of fucking trash is this? Just make two of the exact same game and be like, it's different. You're in the clouds on this one. Wait, green gems? What's up with that? It's very Zelda. Fuck! Alright. What are you guys playing, you little whippersnappers? There we go.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help
Everyone's
you,
such a
mister?
dick.
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
It's another flying game.
Anything really.
Look,
you
you
know?
can watch him play the fucking hexagon game.
Hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did you know Captain at Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time.
No
No
school.
school means no peace. They're just hanging around. Taking space. Playing all the arcades.
Oh, dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh,
This person hates kids. Pay
I see.
attention.
good luck.
Okay. I learned some intel. Oops.
Oh, Onat.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
Not too shabby, thanks. How about you?
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read it yet, apart from me.
Wow, what's it about?
Stick around, and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold, all of it.
She's just gonna read an entire book.
It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck.
We don't know what that book's about. Could be like
Hey, buddy.
about fish.
Hey, Harold. Great to see ya. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was
Really something.
really something.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining.
This guy's
in
got
for
some
the
long
station
legs.
Jog.
The jog? I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
It's called
It's a bit
Zaggett's
slow,
Guide to
what
New
with the
York,
tube to the utility
1899
district being out,
1989.
So I can't really work.
And now
makes
to
me
read
so
the phone
restless.
book.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep. And Chris can't get to the school for the same reason. So at least we'll have plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the odd one out? Oh, hey,
Oh,
Chris.
there he is.
Arrive, first to finish.
Is he running a
It's my
robe?
motto.
Harold, won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without
Yeah,
you.
he does have a
Yeah,
look, Lord.
venga, Harold. You can't leave now. I just got here. Jog team, jog,
Jog team, jog team.
Okay.
Go, jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
It doesn't let me jog.
Guys.
I like actually have no jog button. That's pretty funny.
I thought I was fit.
Pace yourself, lads. The jog must go on.
That's pretty funny.
Go on. without me.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I just like walked around.
I think that was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Fine, thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. But I keep up my
My
reputation
mailman's
for
really
same-day
fit
service
too.
After all.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on
moving.
moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
That's good advice. Alright, so we've been to the Intercom Oasis. The general store is closed. So...
There's the Blue Rock, the bane of my day.
Okay.
Where's Tommy when you need him?
Okay, so we gotta go get Tommy. Maybe he's in one of these other places. Dude, I was the fittest when I was a waitress.
You're cool.
Because I was just
So
walking.
Be cool all of the time with my patented Consta Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate.
It was
Will I
too
ever be
hot
able
to
read my
concentrate.
children, or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself.
Jimson Jameson
Please note,
approved.
Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms?
It's true.
My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from
is very
royalty
funny.
to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you
deserve to live.
and work at whatever temperature is right for you.
Cold or
With
really
over
hot.
200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell.
Okay.
Well, what did you think?
It was slick.
There were lots of things, and...
Great. So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience.
Oh my God.
It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer.
Is that... Do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
Oh my god. Look at my skiing stance.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there.
That's such a sad little
But
ski.
you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so.
Oh my
I'd
god.
really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
What a strange place. Harold does have major party pooper vibes, but I mean, he's just trying to die.
Sounds exciting, Alan.
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh, no. What do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet. Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained or legally found.
Sure.
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
Yeah, you should
sure
be.
You don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Don't tell me about that.
I'm oversharing again.
Yes, you are.
Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
If you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble.
What?
You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
Chris? Ooh. It is a weird, like, setting that feels like it could be our future. Look at this animation of the drinking. That's so funny.
Hello.
Hey man, welcome to the fish hut. Sample our homegrown fedora fish or our freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds
Super
tasty.
grouper.
Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
To tell, man. You know, a few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Weird. What's this lady's story? Nothing. All right, so we're looking for Bridget. Did you guys see this statue, by the way? I feel like we have to talk about this. It's like a squid frog. Okay, nothing else up here. We're looking for Bridget. I mean, I think I did everything. Oh, there is a fucking run button. I'm an idiot. Look, there's my little jog. I didn't know. All right, let's just double check what I have to do. Check on Bridget. Energy District. I gotta go to Cyrus. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go to the Energy District. Energy District.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Such a strange little toilet travel system.
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
No contaminants detected.
Oh, weird. Wow.
Oh, there's Bridget.
There she is.
And Chris? What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read.
I don't think so.
Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying, "You monster, how could you be so callous? This is serious." Oh, Chris is replying. Let's see.
What if he can't, though?
I can't sugarcoat it.
The liquid is disturbing.
Hurts. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Oh, okay. So I don't.
Hello, Sai. How's it?
Oh, look, I have something to ask him.
Detail has a detail is like this. Oh, it's good you're...
Yeah?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
That's
Yes,
for
please.
me, a
I hope
handyman.
you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
What the fuck?
I hope so too.
What a
Anyway, see if
fucking
you
rude
use
thing to
screwdriver and get this
say.
printer its third dimension back.
Jesus. Everyone's so mean to me.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
What front panel? I love how I'm just like wrecking this thing. Just what is happening, you guys? I'm ruining this thing.
Ooh, something happened then. Keep going. Ooh, I think you're nearly there.
I think you're nearly there.
Now, you see that hole?
Hole. Oh! He electrocuted me on purpose?
Sorry, Harold, I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe.
Oh,
If it's any consolation,
my
I discovered
God.
this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
People are bullying me and trying to get me killed.
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a...
I'd throw my screwdriver at him.
Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Well, this guy sucks. I'm mad that he, like, tried to electrocute me. That seemed unnecessary.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days,
You guys are both
part
bastards.
Of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
What the fuck?
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
So far, this game has been a whole bunch of nothing. And I do think that something is coming. But right now, I'm like learning the ropes and not really understanding anything of what's going on. Hi, Adam. It is like a wild experience. Watch, have you seen me fast travel yet, Adam? Watch the travel system.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
It's crazy.
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Such a surreal experience. $14 years to make this. Spared no expense. All right, so let me go tell this guy that his wife is... I don't know.
What do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, who likes filters.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more... Who was
I wouldn't
with
survive
her
if
that
I had
thought-
to spend longer than a few months on a
I should
project.
mention.
Yeah, it's
What?
very difficult for me
Who
as
is she
well
with?
to be on
It
something
looked
for that
totally
long. Game
professional.
designers
I
are a
didn't
different
see anything
breed.
bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Aw, that guy does
I'm
have
sure
nice
it's not
hair.
like that. I just...
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold.
Oh,
You
shit.
did the right thing bringing this to me.
Uh-oh.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, you know? See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should
do
have been
love my
showing
partner being a
her
go-getter.
Signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of my, nay, our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy maned Casanova.
So glossy.
I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah, I'll try.
Knew I could count on you. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. Okay, so we're going. Aww.
I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
What?
My dear Bridget.
Chris takes care of himself.
I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you.
Aww.
And I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy.
Buttercupsy.
I love you.
I love you.
Can I get my fucking blue rock now? I mean,
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you.
Yay!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Rock theft?
Ah, Harold, listen, about the rock, I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just
stole
feel
my
bad,
rock.
You know, I was so wrapped up in my own stuff, maybe... I don't know.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy.
I am.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
Is this cop gonna do anything?
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of Code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe you. Can
This
you
guy
think
sucks.
of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
Stain on my sheet of justice.
Bye, Major.
Be good, Harold.
We're not fans of Major. All right, so I'm just gonna double check. The rock was stolen. He's gotta, okay, so we gotta go back to Moreau. Now I've learned to jog, it'll be a little faster. Oh.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi,
So,
Zoodle.
it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know. Go ask him. My work here's done. Laters, mister.
See ya, Zoodle. First of all, I'm a big fan of Zoodle. So we want to go back to the lab and talk to that lady. It'll be Grandma. Overshot! What's up? Not much.
OMG Overshot Beetle subbed. What's up?
Overshot Beetle, thank you so much for 33 incredible months.
Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
Not much is up. Playing this game.
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also got a message from Cyrus for you.
He said hi.
He says hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
It is crazy, Overshot. It's like a weird...
Start, Harold.
I just can't believe they did this all by hand.
Get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need time to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new buoy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth.
We will always
To
be
the Fedora.
friends forever.
Wait, we sure hope you're all okay. Whomever is down
OMG
there.
the underscore din 98 sub.
Quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live! What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid,
shit.
Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose...
Drama.
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize
Indubitably.
one of her hands was like a piece
Fine.
of equipment. That's cool.
What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on,
Interesting.
let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Crisis control.
Oh, okay.
We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in, come in, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence.
Of what?
Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee.
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
That's like the first joke of this entire game.
Stand. Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done all water and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule.
What is going on?
It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time.
Oh, no.
We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. I've survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
That's like the biggest news ever.
Welcome. I am All-Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all-water related learning?
Oh, Pat Bear, thank you for raiding. Hi everybody. We are playing a game called Halibut. It is a point-and-click adventure made by hand, and apparently it took 14 years to make.
8 years ago, our illustrious and suave CEO, Brenna Castlechop,
It is Game Pass, and I did not kish it.
Tackle the inaccuracy of the standard analog clocks by a ship-wide, perfectly synced system that ensures people are always in time, on time, together. In a remarkable gesture of generosity, Fedorans were given the opportunity to exchange their old clock and offer money.
It's a raid.
There were a few skeptical holdouts, but they were eventually won, usually annoyed friends. As well as the generous tube system and other such all-water service vouchers.
What kind of game takes that long to make? Probably a claymation, hand-done point-and-click adventure, I guess.
Bye. The All Water Corporation wishes you a pleasant day.
Yeah, that is really good. Look at the detail.
And slowly but surely, light returned to the planet. A light held aloft by the hands of All Water Corporation, which illuminated
don't think I'm supposed to go in here. I did though. Okay, so that's how I leave. What a strange place.
Captain at Large Baronhout?
Ah, hello. How are you,
I'm Harold Halibut.
Harold Halibut.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Harold, tell me, have you ever felt lost?
Oh,
Every
I always
day.
get lost around here.
No, Harold, I mean, feeling like you have no purpose.
I know my purpose, but sometimes it doesn't seem very important.
You heard the leak, I presume.
Yeah, of course.
That leak, that one message, it's undone me. If my whole family, this whole mission, the ship, my captaincy at large, what if it was all a mistake?
Oh,
I mean,
I see.
it does seem like it was a
Well,
mistake.
Maybe Earth didn't get as bad as people thought it would. But we're still us. And you know, it wasn't us that chose to fly away.
I suppose. Speaking of which, have you ever lost someone, Harold?
Have you?
Yes. Someone important. She's gone, Harold.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened?
Coco has taken an unscheduled leave of absence.
Oh, so she's not lost forever?
No, I'm sure she'll return eventually. But every moment without her I spend in longing and despair.
Is it anyone I might know?
My beloved? Her name is Coco.
Coco.
Oh, not sure I've ever met her.
Do you want to see a picture?
A bird?
Is a bird.
Harold, you're such an understanding sort. Could you try to find her for me?
I can find that
I'd
bird.
look for her myself, but in these uncertain times, I think it's best I don't leave my post.
So,
Yes.
does she maybe have any...
I did find her once in a broom closet.
I promise.
Okay,
Oh,
so I'm
Harry.
looking for a bird.
Oh, Harry.
Are you sure you wanted to...
Whatever are you implying? I'm sure you're
Just
Fine.
kind of getting through it. All right, so I gotta find Coco. Up into the ceiling with you, you little weirdo. Such a funny little, the way that functions. It's so good. All right, so I think there was something to the right that I just wanted to look at real quick, and then I'm not really sure. Well, to figure out the next part. Like, what was over here? Like, what's this? This is like where the game started for me.
In 12,787 AC, followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madame Brenna Castletop. Then, in 13,760 AC, we enjoyed our...
Okay, so we're looking for a bird.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination.
I don't feel like I chose a destination. I think it automatically did that.
All water. We get you where you're going.
What a wild game. I'm just like kind of blown away by this experience.
Travel in style with all water.
I just don't want to be flushed.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Just ignores it. All right, and so, uh-oh, that's new.
Graffiti. What good is asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go?
It's true.
Could they just leave some notes around? I wonder if this is the Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style. Will they ever reveal themselves?
Okay, so there's some graffiti. Oh, okay. That's neat. Although if this was really me, I would leave it because graffiti is art. Even if it says something unnecessary like butts for life. You know, someone took the time.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Well, I'm paranoid because you treat me so badly. That's why I like don't know if I did it right. Oh! The rock.
Most intriguing.
Okay, so the rock got stolen.
So, if the Lightkeepers could get the rock, and they knew we wanted it, that means that, they must be someone who...
Harold, it's late.
Go to
and we've
bed,
had enough
Harold.
Excitement for one day. Let's leave the theories until tomorrow.
Sure. I'm just happy that whoever they are, they're
They're
on our side.
So it seems for now. Good night, Harold. See you in the morning.
Okay. Night, Professor.
Okay. My sleepies are down here. In my little tiny room.
Gosh, whoever made that leak must be feeling pretty terrible right now. I'm glad it wasn't me messing up for once. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
It's quite interesting. So, for people joining, just as a recap, I'm like on a ship under the water. And 18252 AC. And the ship was like meant to basically be like, humanity will live after Earth dies. And then we just got a message being like, the Earth is fine. You guys didn't have to leave. And it's like, oh, well, fuck. So now we're just on this ship without like purpose.
And what time do you call this?
Good
Morning time.
Professor. The time is...
I know what the time is. There's lots to be done.
How are we gonna find out who the Lightkeepers are?
I'm just as curious as you, Harold, but we have better things to do.
I suppose you're right. How can I help?
You can start by taking the rock to Bridget. She'll make the necessary preparations for analysis, which you should be able to handle.
Okay, great. I'll get right on it.
And Harold, try to remember that whoever the Lightkeepers are, our jobs here are to make life more stable for the people here, not less.
I know. I'll get going.
All right, so Bridget is we're at the lab. She's at like the rock manufacturing plant or whatever. The energy district?
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
It really doesn't get old.
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Inspecting.
All right. So there's Bridget. So we want to go into Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Are you ready to rock, Harold?
Have it here. Ready. With rock.
Oh, Harold, you can be such a killjoy sometimes. Anyway, it's going to take a while to analyze this little guy, so I'll send for you when it's ready.
Oh, okay. Great. Thanks, Bridget.
Oh, Harold, while you're here, maybe you could help me with a little something?
Maybe, but don't you think...
Now, you'll do quite well. There's a little experiment I've been wanting to run. The remote control of the conveyors isn't working right now. My theory is Cyrus and his mugs of tea that he always forgets about before knocking over. So I need your help to manually control them.
Can do.
I'll be in here recording and analyzing the data. Right, see that button over there?
The
big one next to the conveyors starts and stops them.
I think I can handle that.
Yes, well, don't get cocky. I'll give you more detailed instructions over the loudspeakers as we go along.
Minigame! Okay, wait. So I leave. And I go into this room. And I...
Okay, so there are 3 different types of organisms on the conveyor.
Yep.
Each is a different color. Aren't they pretty?
Yes.
See, don't I make life easy for you?
Yes.
But I want you to focus on the red ones for now.
You got
since
it.
We're comparing their data to past readings.
Red ones. I got it.
I'd be worried if you didn't. Anyway, pop them under the green machine next to you and stop the conveyor, please. Nice one. Now, on to the next step. Now, you see the analysis machine? Go start it up. The machine's UI is pretty easy. There are just 2 buttons. One to chop the sample, and one to coat it in our lovely space bacteria mix.
Okay.
Chop and coat. I see.
Right. I'll be prepping the actual data recording in the meantime. I'll let you know exactly when to start the process. Wait for my command. Just like comedy, timing is everything here. Now. Chop and coat, not coat and chop.
Sorry.
Hey, Speedy McRushmore, can you wait for my signal, please?
I'm an idiot.
Repeat the first steps and let's try again.
Okay. I didn't know that it was gonna be so, like,
okay, great.
You can't make any mistakes type situation. All right, here we go. I got it.
Now. Great. Time to coat the sample.
I did it.
Let's see what we have. Ah, I see. Okay, we need 2 more readings to have a representative data set.
Okay. I can handle this.
Nice one. Now, on to the next step.
I'm trying not to get fired. I'm a good little scientist. I likey pressy the buttons.
Now.
Okay.
Great. Time to coat the sample.
You got it, sister.
Nice. Let's see what we have. Ah, I see. Just the one left now.
They can't fire you because nobody else wants to do this job. What? People love rock crushing and coating. Boop.
Okay, great. On to the next step. Now.
I'm super good at this.
Great. Time to coat the sample.
I want to get promoted.
Nice. Let's see what we have. Ah, I see. Nice one, Harold. That's everything we need. Meet me back at the control room and we can look over the results together.
I'm so good at being a scientist.
These results, it looks like our catalytic bacteria is starting to have diminishing returns on the energy output.
That's not good, right?
No, but it also doesn't make much sense. Why would the bacteria have been fine until now?
I'm not the best person to ask. What could have changed?
I'm not sure. I've run the tests. The key variables, pH level, density, etc., are all stable on the bacteria. We're using the same organic matter for it to convert.
And I've been double-checking the filters. They're filtering at the same levels as always. I mean, could something outside the ship be to blame?
It is possible that somehow the organic matter is being affected before it hits the filters. But none of the tests we've run on the matter itself shows any key variants.
Strange. Are the energy returns diminishing very badly?
I'm not panicking yet, Harold. It's just a trend we can't let continue indefinitely. Unless we can miraculously find a whole new system for producing energy. Not panicking at all.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
I
our
should get back to
energy
Moreau,
levels are getting
but
worse
just
and
let me know if
worse.
there's anything else I can do to help.
I'll keep you posted, Harold. And thanks.
We're also looking for a bird. Just so you guys know. Here's this dickhead. I don't like this guy. This guy sucks. He tried to electrocute me intentionally
Hey,
as a
Harold.
joke.
Hello, Sai.
It's called murder.
How's the start procedure going?
So, I've got an awful lot to get through and no one to help me with it all.
That's not true, Sai. Madam CEO asked us to keep an eye on... I mean, help you.
What do you mean, asked? And I?
Just that, you know, she was concerned about you, I guess.
Wow, she must really trust me. It's not like I'm one of the ship's foremost experts in molecular sciences.
So, what is your procedure idea exactly?
Yeah.
So, there are a couple of stages to it. The first stage is all about our current stasis. As we all know, the ship's weight and the fact certain sections are full of water gives us a stable buoyancy. And because of the tide, we're on a very slow and long orbit. So, we start by pumping some of the water out through the ship's thrusters, accelerating our orbital trajectory. Then comes phase 2. Once we reach a certain velocity, we pump more water into the unused core, making us sink deeper toward the gravity well, which will tighten our orbit but keep the speed, thus building greater momentum. Yeah, like those ice skaters when they crouch down in a pirouette.
Oh, those videos are great.
I know exactly what they're talking about. When the ice skaters like goes really fast.
No, my idea came from much less frivolous scientific
This is kind of cute writing.
But yeah, they are good vids. As I was saying, once we reach max possible speed, here's where it gets fun, we pump out all the water. But not all water, that would be mean. At the same time, and use the sudden extra buoyancy to break free of our orbit on an upwards trajectory towards the planet's surface.
Oh, a bit like an ancient cephalopod.
Yeah. Exactly. How on Fedora did you know about that?
Oh, I found a book lying around in the lab called Masterminds of the Deep. I kind of hoped it was going to be an adventure novel.
Ah, interesting. But anyway, here's where it gets tricky. As the Fedora is still going to be denser than the surrounding water, our velocity will slow down the closer we get to the surface. But if we time everything right, our initial slingshot should create just enough momentum to allow us to break free the ocean surface for about a minute.
Like a flying fish. It'll be so weird to see the sky.
Focus, Harold. This is the most crucial part.
Okay.
We must launch the thrusters at exactly the right moment if we wish to achieve escape velocity. Too early, they'll be waterlogged. Too late, and we'll crash right back into the sea.
Wow. Sai, that's an amazing plan. Think it'll work?
Oh, in theory, absolutely. But there's something in my calculations that seems off. I've checked everything, but I can't pin down the variable.
Like the timing?
Kind of. If I didn't know better, I'd say time itself.
Okay.
Anyway, what did Maro say about what Madame CEO said?
Oh, she said she trusted you and that there was no need.
Did she now?
Yeah?
Knowing her, she did it just to spite the CEO. Anyway, you seen Sunny recently?
No. Not for a long time, actually.
Since you two went your separate ways?
Ooh.
She said she needed to find herself.
Well, I'm sure she'll turn up eventually. Were things all right between you?
Yeah, it was, you know, we're two different people.
Sunny alone is at least 2 different people. But I'm glad it wasn't anything too dramatic. Anyway, back to work for me.
Yeah. Looks like you've got it cut out for you. Good luck, Sai.
Okay, so he's got a plan to, like, shoot himself out of the water. Hi, Karmic. Oh my god, it was so beautiful in Portland today. I find myself so fortunate to live in Portland right now. God, it's so pretty. All right, so we want to go back to the lab.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
I will.
We hope you travel with us again soon.
Okay. I love my little jaunt. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing? I want to find Coco. Harold, the filter station seems clogged again. Unclog it. Okay, so the filter was like down like several floors. I want to say it was 2 floors. Yeah, filtration pump. Yeah, when it's this beautiful out, it's like totally justifies why you live in the Pacific Northwest. It's so pretty.
Cleaning, fixing, running around and fetching stuff, doing stuff. It could be worse, but there must be more. More to life? Cleaning, fixing, running all around. Wait, what's that sound? Isn't there more to life? I clean and I fix till my legs feel like bricks. My best friend is a mop. I work till I drop. And for what? No medals or treats. I don't get silk sheets, but oh, I'm the first guy they call for a leak. There must be more to life. I could be an artiste, my name would be feted, or a chef whose every dish was celebrated. But maybe this is my destiny, trouble and strife. And perhaps that's okay.
It's not bad.
At the end of the day, what more could there be to life?
Yeah, I agree, Broken. Like when he was like, this doesn't really rhyme, but I'm gonna make it work.
Sorry, Harold.
Oh my god.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Tommy. Sorry, you startled me.
I'm a bit startled myself.
What brings you to the filter station?
Just, you know, I should probably be going.
But you just got here. Anything I can help you with?
I was just looking for Filter Frankie, but I guess he's not around. That guy can be slipperier than a jellied eel.
Yeah, I've never even met him.
Righto, I'll be going now. See you, Harold.
Oh, okay. Bye, Tommy.
That was weird. That was super weird. Do I close this or no? I think it... Yeah, it said it was done. Our sample has been prepared. I got a good feeling about this one. Okay, so I need to go back to Bridget, I guess. So much going on. I have to say, like, there's something very foreboding about all of this, isn't there? Like, what's up with this rock?
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Do I go to her directly?
Hey, Bridget.
Oh, hey, Harold. Done with the sample already?
Hmm? I'm here for the sample.
You silly goose. I messaged you saying I sent it to the sample shelf.
Oh, sorry. I missed it somehow.
That is what the conveyor system is for. To save us from running all over the place the whole time.
I'm not very good at my job.
I guess I just...
Did you really think I'd make you come all the way back here to pick it up?
No, I mean, I probably...
It'd be madness. People running around, fetching stuff by hand. None of us would get anything done.
Yeah, my bad. I'll go get it from the shelf.
Although, while you're here...
Thanks, Bridget. Sorry to bother you. Bye.
I guess I could be rude too. Alright, so go... Okay. Now we're gonna go back and analyze the sample. I will not. Alright, so to the lab.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water.
Yeah, who runs around the entire station? Dull.
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Okay, and we know that I pull the samples down with this button. Okay. There's my thing. So I gotta open this. And then I get this. Get my little rock. And then I put it in there. And then I look at it.
Righto. Let's take a look what all the fuss is about. Oh, yes. I see. Very big marks. A dense rockiness.
It's true.
Troubling, strata. Implications huge for origin of it. Possible comet fragment. Judging by the composition, could have been from far away.
That is.
Ah! Professor, you scared me.
This is. We've been thinking all along about. This data suggests. But. That would contradict. The potential implications.
What is it, Professor?
What is it, Professor?
It's these readouts. I think I know what they mean.
Oh, what have they told you?
The rock strata looks like carbonaceous chondrite. Rare, but the aminos backdating. It's a countdown.
Great. For what?
Our relaunch window. The sample finally reveals a pattern.
Yay.
And it means there's a 2-year gap between the otherwise constant solar windstorms. We're approaching that window. Fast.
And if we miss it?
We wait for 80 years. Most of us won't get to see the next one.
Wow. So can you work out how long we have?
If my calculations are correct, we're fast approaching the end of the current 2-year calm period. In fact, I make it exactly 89 days we have left.
Do you think we'll make it?
Not unless we find a miraculous source of energy to properly power the ship. I doubt it. I need to double-check some of this data urgently.
Oh dear. Okay, Professor. I'll leave you be.
Okay, so there's a window. I'm looking for a bird. Yo, Harry, it's Felix. I've got some big info. It's sensitive. You're kind of cool. So if you want to know more, meet me at the Agora Arcades. If you tell anyone, I'll set your fish free into the ocean. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oops. Wait, there was one other to do. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just to meet. Oops. I didn't mean to talk to that little thing. All right, cool. We're going to the arcade.
Location
We
nominated.
could play that game again.
Journey commencing. All water thanking you. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Hey, Felix. I'm here. What's with the secret?
Shh. Wait. I can't tell you anything with all these people around.
Okay. We have to wait until everyone leaves?
Yes, that's the deal.
Okay. Well, I wish I'd known. I would have brought a book or something.
What are you reading?
Oh, just the latest in the Fedora 4 series.
Is that the beast from below?
Oh no, it's Persephone's Lament.
Oh, I thought the beast from below was the latest one.
Maybe I'm wrong? Oh, look. Is that Cherry Bofflesop?
Who's that?
Come on, you don't know Cherry Bofflesop?
You don't know Cherry
The food critic from
Bofflesop?
the Chronicle?
I'm a kid. I don't read newspapers. Well, the cartoons, obviously. And I quite like the Agony On column, actually.
I think that might be Cherry, too.
Oh. So, do you ever think it's strange? All these people, all their own homes, lives, thoughts. Maybe they don't even know we
The
exist.
Cherry
Well,
Bofflesop?
I mean, they can see us.
Yes, but that's not always the same thing, is it?
Oh, I suppose not. So, how's school?
Why? Did Mr. Tenenbaum ask you to spy on me?
Chris? No. I was only wondering.
This kid's paranoid.
School. I try to concentrate, but it just seems pointless. I mean, what do you need to learn to do what my dad does? And I'm sure they're not teaching us about what my mom does.
But you need to just learn in general. You can't just know what you need to learn yet.
Huh. I just feel like I learn more by exploring myself.
Well, can't you do both? You can always explore, but you can't always get someone like Chris, Mr. Tenenbaum, spending all day helping you learn.
Huh. I suppose it would be cool to know everything.
Good evening, everyone. Please remember, the all-water tube system will shortly
it's
be
time.
closing for the night.
I hope it's worth the wait.
Get snug,
Oh, it
not
is.
stranded.
Coast is clear. Follow me.
Ooh, secret.
This, my friend, is the Tunnel of Secrets.
It looks like a ventilation shaft? A small, dark one.
Sure, that's what they want you to think. Come on.
Okay, into the shaft we go. And then what? Next to the follow egg ball.
It's pretty cozy in here.
Just follow.
This scene?
So you promise you won't tell anyone about this?
Promise. I mean, who would I tell? Moreau? She'd just say I'm making up tall tales again.
Well, I think you'd better tell me a secret anyway, just so we're even.
Okay.
This looks
I
really
guess
cool.
That's only fair. Well, one time I dropped something into one of the filters, so I had to...
Wow, ew. Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Look at the background. It's so cool. Bird! No. Yes?
Felix, come on. Can't you tell me where we're headed?
I think it was a
Things come
mouse.
to those who wait.
So, how well do you know these tunnels, Felix? We're not lost, are we?
Okay, trust me, I've been exploring these for ages now. Whenever my parents are away or, yeah, I need quiet space, there's so much of the station people don't know about.
I mean, could they even fit?
Probably not. And I'm glad they don't try.
They can't be that bad.
Oh, they're fine, just so busy, always. And they let me get away with a lot.
You could try not getting into trouble in the first place.
Oh, come on, don't tell me you're a goody two-shoes.
I doubt the professor would think I am.
She's not your mama, right?
That's
Nope.
right.
But she's been kind of like one.
No.
So what about your...
Are you sure we're not lost?
Not long now, don't worry.
This is I don't know. It's just like kind of stressful. I don't think it's meant to be, but it is. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? What's all this for? And the sequence is so long. I'm a really slow crawler.
Oh,
I know, right?
I've never looked at it this way before.
We only had the same stuff to look at, mostly. Gotta try find new angles.
Huh. Did you read that somewhere?
No, I don't think so anyway. Here.
Not for me, thanks. And not for you.
Relax, it's just gum. Smoking is a dumb adult thing anyway.
Oh, okay. I'll
Smart
take
kid.
one, thanks.
They call him the Scout. A man who dared to go where others wouldn't, or couldn't. He wasn't one for the limelight, but he was good at his job. He mapped out new lands. The Lightkeepers made him an offer. Work for us, they said. A lesser man would have taken the money. But the Scout works best alone. He can't be bought. Only the Scout sees things for what they really are. Looks to the watery horizon while everyone else stares at their shoes. If only they understood.
The Scout is a legend. We've been trying to track him down for years. If anyone can find him, it's you, Agent Harrelson.
So, what do you think is gonna happen now that Earth is okay?
Hi,
Everyone
piano
wants
player.
to go back, but
Yeah, it'll take a while, right? Too long. Let's move on.
That was a cool little side thing to enjoy. Pretty sleepy, tired, need to sleep soon. I understand. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Oh my god.
But everything is going cold.
You probably landed in a condensation puddle.
Where am I? How do I get out of here, Felix?
I'm not sure, but good luck and we'll meet up later. Don't let anyone see you.
Every man for themselves.
Okay, Felix. You take care now.
Ha! Says the man who dived into a shallow puddle. See ya!
Okay. That was... got me, just chucked me out right away. Alright, so...
Yes, 400%. And let me circle back to you on the... Oh, Slipmire. Please do sit down and come in.
Madam CEO, have I got news for you?
I should certainly hope so. Time is money, and I can't spend time on empty chatter. With so perilous a palpable public perception problem.
Well, now you've had a chance to test my new super chill aircon system. Have you given my start procedure idea any more thought? Surely you don't want to rely entirely on Cyrus.
Yes, about that. I can still hear those blasted mice in the vents. So it can't be that cold and therefore not that efficient. If the system can't scare some mice, how's it going to form the basis of a relaunch?
I don't want to presume, but did you turn it up to max?
Yes, up to 10.
I thought so. You see, this one goes to 11.
That's funny.
Well, why wouldn't you just make 10?
Because it goes to 11.
Will you do the honors?
Of course. You just gotta click the dial
a cute little
past
joke.
a little bit of resistance. Like so. Give it a few minutes to kick in, and those mice will be micicles.
Good. Perhaps you should work on a prototype. We're going to treat people to a little public demonstration in 10 days. Get the public buy-in, perhaps even a vote. It seems like there's hope for your aircon yet. Those mice are feeling the chill.
Is that me?
I'd love another day or two to tweak the cooling coefficient.
No extra days. This has already gone on long enough. We need to be seen to act.
You know me, I'm all about moving fast.
But not too fast. We can't cut corners on this. The stakes are too high.
I'll keep it on the straight and narrow.
But if you can, find a way to speed it up.
Say no more, Madam CEO. Just
Faster,
wait
but
until
right.
that
But
demonstration.
correct, but
You'll
fast.
see.
Now about those all-water co-branded mittens we discussed.
I can't stay in here any longer. I'll become a herald sickle.
I thought I was gonna get some real secret stuff, but it was just not that secretive.
Oh. Is this the bathroom? I guess the aircon really is efficient around here. What a day. Time for bed.
Goodness, Harold, where have you been?
Sorry. Excuse me.
Come on, let's get some tea in you.
Thanks, Professor. That does sound nice.
What? What? Oh. This is her room. Wow. This is way nicer than my room.
So, where have you been? And don't say you got stuck in the filter pipes again.
No. Well, there was a puddle, but...
It's okay. You're here now. That's the important thing. Oh dear. Do have some tea. It makes everything better.
Sick.
Yes, I think I will. warm.
You need to remember
It's very
to look after
immersive.
yourself. A stitch in time saves 9.
I do. This was, extraneous circumstances.
Extenuating circumstances? What exactly have you been up to?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I was with Felix. He showed me the vents. They were nice. But then I fell through a grate next to the CEO's office. From what I could overhear, I think something pretty serious is going on between Slippy and Mrs. Castlechop.
Slippy? I hardly think he's her type.
No,
Not romantically.
It sounded like Slippy was working on his own relaunch procedure.
What? That would be most vexing. Why would Castlechop have told us about this?
I don't know. Maybe Slippy himself wants to keep it secret for some reason.
Well, I don't have much hope that Slippy would solve the problem, but it could be disastrous if he convinced the CEO that he could.
I wonder whether those light keepers are aware of this.
It seems probable. What I can't deduce yet is what their agenda is.
Yeah. Things have been crazy, though, with them, all the all-water news.
The Rock.
Now this.
Yes, very irregular, not at all fitting with the usual models. Perhaps it's all connected somehow.
Could be.
Did Slippy or the CEO say anything about what the procedure would be?
Not really. All I could tell is that it somehow involved Slippy's patented aircon system.
Intriguing. Well, if this baffling pattern keeps up, I'm sure we'll find some new perplexing puzzle pieces soon.
I'll keep my ears to the ground.
Yes, you do that. Just watch
out for puddles.
Huh. I'll do my best.
She is mom-like.
Let's sleep on it. You look like you could use some.
Sounds good, Professor. Achoo! Good night.
Night, Harold. And don't catch a cold, please.
I'll try not to. Night.
I mean, it looks very pretty. That was cool. You really wouldn't think of that being an elevator with the way that looked. Okay, success.
Wow, that was not how I imagined today to go.
I agree.
Hopefully tomorrow will be nice and normal again. No surprises, no excitement, just good old routine.
I got some bad news for you.
That darn aircon. Achoo! I better not wake up with a cold.
Okay, 89 days left until the launch window closes.
What's that? Oh, that darn alarm, waking me up from my swimming dreamies. Maybe it's just a test. Seems like something is up. Better go check the lab console and see nothing has exploded.
I mean, an alarm isn't good. Check what computer? I should check the computer in the lab to find out what's up. Oh, that's the computer.
No surprise. There seems to be something wrong with the filter station again. This thing loves getting me out of bed.
Oops. But he cleaned the filter. Mary Malivit It's going well. Oops, I didn't mean to go down here. I gotta pay attention. This game is interesting. It's a bit slow, but I think that is like a part of its charm. The old slow burn, you know? What is it? A little person? Little alien? Wow. What?
Is he okay?
It is breathing.
Wow.
You should be hesitant to ascribe deterministic gender terms to fishy here. Their race may not even have gender, biologically or culturally.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry, Fishy. It just feels unfair saying it.
Perhaps when Fishy wakes up, we'll be able to exchange theories about the formation of gender identity and its sociological impact. No doubt it'd give us some fascinating insights into the anthropological and biological imperatives of their society.
But are they gonna be okay?
Let me see. Essential life signs seem stable. Surface moisture looks acceptable. Keep an eye on them. If they look to be drying out, give them a spritz.
And what do we do next?
Just let me think for a minute.
Should I go get more help?
Let's not be hasty about telling anyone else yet. There are all kinds of ways someone, namely Allwater, could get this all so very wrong.
Makes sense. There would be so many questions. You'd never be able to concentrate.
Exactly. All those things will get in the way of us taking good care of this.
Yes. Yes, and when they wake up, it's all gonna feel pretty scary.
We'll do what we can do. We just need to keep them safe until I can finish conducting the tests. I mean, you know, health tests.
What about keeping them secret in the storage room? I could keep the boxes in my room.
Yes. Proximity to the lab. Humid environment. No other access. Yes, that should be suitable. Good idea. Let's move them in there.
Gosh, I'm no expert, but they look really poorly.
Don't worry, Harold. You did well to bring them to me promptly. They're in the right hands. Now, let me concentrate.
Okay, I'll get to clearing up the storage room.
Okay. That was a really cool scene. I think for me, this is a good time and like space for us to like pause because it's a really neat sequence. There's like a fish person here and now there's like a whole new story to deduce. So very interesting. Actually, I've warmed up to this game. At first I thought it was too talky, and it is. It's very talky. But it's beautiful and it's very fascinating, and I think it's just kind of telling quite an interesting story. The reviews have been very good. I don't know if you've seen them, but some of the reviews are like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like, there's something here. And so I'd really like to play this again and kind of like peel this back a little bit more and just learn a little bit more about this game. But for me, I am gonna go get dinner and pack because I am headed to St. Jude this week. So tomorrow I head to St. Jude Center, and on Thursday at 1 p.m. PT, I will be streaming with a bunch of streamers talking about raising money for St. Jude, and Twitch will be giving away some fun surprises and just some nice announcements. So I do encourage you to watch that stream. It'll be on twitch.tv/Twitch this Thursday. I'll also just be posting about my experiences at St. Jude. It's a really incredible experience, and so I really do recommend it, and I hope I can see you on Thursday. Please enjoy your week. I'm going to raid Tolkoto because he's great. So please enjoy his stream and have a wonderful time and have a fantastic week. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope your Monday has been good, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you on the next stream. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. See you next time.
Yeah, the show is over, you guys.